No. Can I just walk out without the handcuffs on? No, please just let me walk out with
No, it's policy.
I'm gonna
cuff you up front. If you're gonna keep running your mouth, you're gonna get cuffed behind you.
wait, can I just talk to you for a second? Please. Please don't.
When a third grade teacher thought she could lie her way out of drinking at school, she learned a hard lesson. Making a mistake won't end you, but making it twice might. During school period, 53-year-old Kimberly Coates suddenly received a call. The cops were around and needed to talk to her. However, what she didn't know was that this seemingly ordinary meeting would escalate beyond her expectations.
Just observing you in classroom, it looks like something's off a little bit. And so I've asked Officer Dean to come in here and visit with me.
Seeing that he might need some help making Coates comfortable enough to open up, the district superintendent invited the school principal into the room as well.
I want you to understand that I care very much about you, okay? And I need to make sure you're okay. I need to make sure that you're safe, and I've got to make sure that the kids are safe.
While the principal tried her best to pacify Coates and get her to admit she had been intoxicated on school property, Coates found herself facing what she saw as only one option: lie.
I am having a hard time with some depression stuff, and
Did you drink something while you were here at school?
not while I was at school.
The group realized it would be nearly impossible to get Coates to tell the truth, so they decided to try another route.
For your appointment, I want you to be truthful.
Okay.
And so, would you be willing to take a breathalyzer test?
If I needed to, yeah.
Are you gonna blow double zeros?
I don't know.
You should know. If you haven't drank anything, you should blow zeros. If you drank something recently, it's gonna show it. We'll just find out.
But what Coates didn't know was that this would only be the beginning of her troubles.
Blow, 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 blow. Alright, stop, go.
The breathalyzer result revealed two things. One, Coates had, in fact, been lying up to this point, and two, her blood alcohol concentration was above Oklahoma's legal limit of 0.08.
You gonna tell me the truth? How much you had to drink?
I drank last night.
In spite of this confession, Coates still refused to tell the men what they wanted to hear.
There's no way you drank last night.
Well, I did drink last night.
Did you drink at school is what he's asking you. Tell us the truth.
I didn't drink at school.
That wouldn't blow that right there.
You blew 2 times the legal limit.
I did.
Yeah.
If the evidence revealed thus far wasn't enough, the principal brought more evidence that proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that Coates had indeed imbibed in alcohol that morning at school.
Here's our drink that you have. What's in this drink?
That's a Diet Coke.
Is there anything liquor in it?
Nope.
So if I go into the classroom, am I going to find anything else?
Did you go to your vehicle drink? Because we go out and search your car.
No.
Now, Coates realized she was on the verge of losing her job.
This thing is pretty accurate.
No, I know it is.
So-
I know it is.
You blew like a 0.24.
I don't know what that means.
Legal limit's 0.08.
Okay.
You drink often?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to insult you. I'm just trying to
No,
understand why.
no. I'm seeing a counselor. I'm seeing a counselor about it. So
You haven't had anything to drink today.
not since 3 a.m.
It was at this point that the officer revealed a damning truth.
You want my honest opinion? I think she's probably a functioning alcoholic.
Would she blow that
So you could and be normal and be
and
fine.
not drink today?
Well, no, because she's had to have drank sometime today. Do you want to blow one more time on a different straw
I don't want
to see if it changes?
to. Yeah.
For Officer Dean, getting Coates to reveal the truth had proven to be quite the challenging task, so he chose to try one more trick.
Stand with your feet by your side, hands down to your feet, side to side.
Given the examination and the mountain of evidence presented already, Coates was certainly under the influence of alcohol, and the time came for her to face the consequences.
Do you know your husband's number? If I call him?
I don't want you to call him.
Well, I can't let you leave. If you leave, you're gonna get arrested.
Yeah, I'm gonna rush you for DUI.
So I need somebody to come pick you up.
Kim, I know I've been having a hard time. I just, am I gonna get fired?
Honestly, yes. Or you can resign. You're under the influence at school with kids.
Coates, despite realizing that honesty would be the best way for her to move forward, tried to convince the men again.
Can it not just be that it's in my blood system and that's why it's...
Unless you were drank a ton
Well,
at like 8 o'clock this morning, I don't know how you could still be that high.
I did drink a lot last night.
How much did you drink?
I don't... Too much.
What do you drink?
Wine.
So how many bottles of wine did you drink?
We had the box.
Did you drink a whole box of wine?
Half a box.
The district superintendent was completely fed up with the teacher's constant lies, so he offered her a choice.
We're trying to let you at least have some dignity and not walk out of here in front of everybody.
No,
So if you'll let us call somebody, we'll wait. They can come, wait outside. Everybody's gone. We'll tell them to be here at 4:30, and you'll be able to leave the building without anybody seeing. But if we don't have time to sit here and keep doing this.
So if we call somebody to come and get me, so then what happens after that?
Then you're going to meet me tomorrow at my office, and we'll discuss your appointment.
You won't give me like a second chance or anything?
No, not in this situation.
This time, Coates revealed a half-truth.
And I don't believe you're being honest with us.
Even if I did, does that make a difference to work here?
Well, it helped me to be able to understand that maybe I need to be sympathetic with you a little bit. I just don't believe you right now. I think you're lying to us.
Okay, I drank on the way to work.
I'm glad that you told us that. Okay, we'll still discuss tomorrow.
I went to work here. I went to work here.
However, she refused to call her husband.
I can't call my husband.
Do you have anyone else you can call?
You have a friend that can come pick you up?
I don't know.
The superintendent then went to Coates' classroom to check for more evidence, but what he returned with was enough to put her in jail.
You may look around for alcohol.
No more games, right?
Yeah.
Other than that.
My juice?
While Coates claimed that the residue left behind was juice, further inspection proved otherwise, but even this was not enough to shake Coates.
Gonna try again? That there is wine.
I thought that was from yesterday.
Did you drink it up here yesterday?
Well, I brought it from home.
While off camera, Coates made a grave mistake. She attempted to wipe out the cup of wine.
Please, I'll call somebody. I have somebody right here in town that will
Nope.
come get me.
Too late.
Please,
What's your date of birth, Kimberly?
please, just let me. Can we?
Hey,
work
I'm
this?
not doing it. I'm not doing it. You had your chance to be honest,
Well,
and,
I did.
and then you wiped this out.
But please let me call.
I should charge you with tampering with evidence.
When every attempt to get the officer to pity her didn't work out, Coates attempted to get one final compromise out of him.
Stand up.
Can you just?
No, I said I'm done.
No. Can I just walk out without the handcuffs
No.
on? No, please just let me walk out.
No, it's policy.
I'm not.
I'm gonna cuff you up front. If you're gonna keep running your mouth, you're gonna get cuffed behind you.
Wait, can I just talk to you for a second? Please don't.
Put your hands behind your back.
No, I don't want to.
Do you want to go to jail with
No.
multiple charges?
No,
Put your hands behind your back.
please don't do this. Please, I just want to talk to you. Can you just talk to me?
Put your hands behind your back. I've tried talking to you.
Well, you're not talking to me now.
Talking's over.
What about my stuff?
It'll go with you to jail.
Officer, please.
Quit. I'm done. I tried to be nice. I'm done.
Okay.
Despite her pleas, Coates was let out of the school in handcuffs, in front of the children she taught.
We're not gonna go in front of the kids, are we?
At this point, it doesn't really matter.
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Why does it matter?
You didn't care when you came to school drunk or drank at school.
I didn't drink at school. I told you I drank.
Well, you had a cup of wine
That was
in
for
it
the-
on your desk in your classroom.
Perhaps if Coates had been upfront from the onset, her situation may have gone in a more positive direction. But, just like her, this next man was about to learn that when it comes to equal application of the law, there's no room for pity. This is Alfredo Alvidrez, a Whataburger customer who had fallen asleep in his car after placing an order at the drive-thru. But when the officers arrived on the scene, following a tip from a concerned employee, they discovered that there was more to this snooze than met the eye.
Hey, brother, Albuquerque Police. Albuquerque Police. Hey, man. You doing okay? Albuquerque Police Department. I'm Officer Tadoni. I need you to step out of the car and talk to me. Okay.
Sensing that it would take more than just introducing themselves to get Alfredo to talk, the cops asked him to step out of the vehicle.
Okay, come on.
I want you to be there. Wow.
So again, I am Officer Tadoni with the Albuquerque Police Department. I am a police officer with the Albuquerque Police. I need you to step out of the vehicle. Come on.
But Alfredo was far too inebriated to follow their instructions. So, the cops tried yet another approach in order to get the drunk man to step out of his vehicle.
Hey man, I need you to step out of the car and talk to us. Okay, go ahead and take off your seatbelt.
What's your name? What's your name? Ollie. No, he's friend.
Go ahead and take off your seatbelt for me, okay?
I'm fine.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate you working with us, okay?
Dude, no talking.
I'm trying to be respectful to you, okay? But I need you to step out of the car, man.
Then, one of the cops explained to Alfredo the manager's concerns in the hopes that he'd finally come to his senses.
The reason I stopped you, okay, is... we didn't stop you. The reason we're over here is... the manager of Whataburger called us and told us you were asleep behind the wheel, and she found alcohol, an open alcohol bottle.
The officer realized that, in order to get Alfredo to step out of the vehicle, he had to do one of two things: pacify him or use force.
Hey, brother. Hey, man. Hi, I'm Officer Tadoni.
Yes.
Go ahead and take off your seatbelt and step out of the car. I'm not going to... Listen, I'm not going to ask you again. Take your seatbelt off and step out of the car. Now.
This approach seemed to work, as Alfredo was now half conscious.
Let's go. Let's go. Take off your seatbelt. Get out of the car. I'm Officer Tadoni with the Albuquerque Police Department.
Coming to the realization that he was surrounded, Alfredo sobered up to some extent. But what he said next even caught the cops off guard.
No, I'm not insane.
I don't care if you're not interested. When I ask you to take your seatbelt off and step out of the car, I need you to do that. Thank you. All right, come on, buddy. Let's step out.
Now that the cops had successfully gotten Alfredo to unbuckle his seatbelt, the next step was for him to exit the vehicle.
Thank you. All right, come on, buddy. Let's step out.
No, I don't understand.
You're on right now. You're detained for a DWI investigation. Again,
Why?
listen to me. Okay,
I don't understand.
come on, and I'll explain to you it again. But I need you out of the car.
Apparently, this wasn't Alfredo's first time being in a situation like this. He had previously been charged with a DWI 4 times. This incident would eventually be his 5th.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you come back over here to the back of your car for me? Right back over here where my partner is.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Well, we're gonna explain it to you. So walk back over here.
Still heavily under the influence, Alfredo attempted to explain his situation to the officers.
I'm sorry. DWI for what?
Because you were in a car that was running.
I was not trying to drive the car. I mean, sorry.
Are you okay?
Sorry, no. Can you help me out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lean on your car.
I was not trying to anything, you know.
How about you? Can you sit down?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and sit down right there for me, okay?
Yeah, it's just.
Come on, I don't-
was trying to.
I don't want you to fall. Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that. You don't touch me. Keep your hands to yourself.
Thank you.
Okay? Go ahead and sit down for me, okay? You have your
Sorry,
license?
I do.
Okay, go ahead and grab it for me. It might be in your wallet in your back pocket.
I understand what you're saying.
Okay, grab your wallet. It's in this pocket right here.
I understand what you're saying.
I need to see your ID. So go ahead and grab it for me.
Can you give me 1 minute?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just give me 1 minute.
1 minute, yes sir.
Thank you.
Like you can see him like kind of trying to order, like you see his head like pop up just a little bit.
10:45 to 9:12.
And like on the head to like, I can get you the girl that took the order too, but like I was hearing it a little bit, and she would like, you can tell he was slurring his words a little bit, and she kept like yelling at him. And I was like, what's wrong, you know? And she's like, I can't get him to answer me back. So I started yelling at him.
That's
so
probably-
then, like there I go. That one, like, pretty serious.
Probably the most intoxicated guy I've seen around the wheel.
With enough evidence to at least justify a suspicion that Alfredo had been driving while intoxicated, the cops decided it was time to get him off the street.
All right, Mr. Alfredo?
Yes.
Alrighty, sir. So, I've been extremely respectful to you.
Yes.
I expect the same in return, okay?
Yes.
Again, I am Officer Tidoni with the Albuquerque Police Department,
Of
okay?
course. Yeah.
So right now, you are going to be placed under arrest for suspicion of driving while intoxicated, okay? And
No,
also, hang on,
no.
Alfredo.
To make matters worse, his DWI wasn't the only charge that Alfredo was up against.
Hear me out. You're also going to be under arrest for driving a vehicle without.
I was driving the vehicle.
I watched it. Do not attempt to fight or flee, or force will be used against you. This entire interaction is being recorded.
You're gonna put me under arrest?
So what I need you to do is turn around, place your hands behind your back, okay?
Hold on, please. You're
need you to
gonna
stop.
put me under arrest. That's okay.
I need you to stop.
That's okay.
Let go of me.
But,
Place your hands
but
behind your back.
please
We can-
understand. Let me understand.
Stop.
Give me.
I will let you talk later, okay? Let's walk over here.
Okay.
I'll talk to you, okay? Do you need to throw up before we get in my car?
If you need to throw out, let us know too, okay?
Because I don't want it in my car, okay? Alrighty, go ahead and sit tight for a second, okay? I'll come back and I'll explain some things to you.
Before they left for the station, the cops returned to Alfredo's car to conduct a quick search.
He's got like 4 or 5.
But what they found next was enough evidence to put Alfredo behind bars for years.
Why?
The cops found not 1, not 2, but 6 bottles of Jim Beam bourbon whiskey that had been carefully concealed in a shopping bag.
Is this your phone? Is it orange?
I'm sorry?
Is your phone orange?
No.
This isn't your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to take it with you? Or
Well,
do
it is my phone. Yeah.
Stop. I'm asking you a simple question.
I'm asking.
Do you want to take it with you?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, it is my phone.
It's going with you. It's not going to be out with you, but it's going with you, okay?
Hello?
However, this arrest raised a critical question. Was prison the right call, or would it have been smarter to send Alfredo to rehab, given his serious addiction? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you found this video interesting, show it some love by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future cases. And if you thought that the situations involving Coates and Alfredo were gripping, you really need to check out this next video. Who knows, it might be right up your alley.